guys with hair, we've got mad love for you, but we are jealous a little bit. But bald is beautiful.
You'll let me know if you like that promotion. Well, yeah, 20 years younger. It was well, Mark and I played that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the bride.
Way prettier than I was expecting.
That was a horrible line, Mark.
Yeah, right?
That's awesome. Dearly beloved, it's with great pleasure that we gather here today to witness the joining of two hands and two hearts in holy matrimony. These two people, Megan and Mark, have fallen in love so deeply and so completely that today they make a bond whereby they should be united as one in marriage for the rest of their days. And they especially want to thank all of you for being here present to witness this wonderful event. The bond and the covenant of marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but instead reverently, deliberately, and in accordance for the purposes it was instituted. So Mark and Megan, have you come here joyfully without reservation to be united as one for the rest of your days? Perfect. Folks, I'm going to say a quick prayer. Lord, love is one of your richest and greatest gifts to the world, and the love between a man and woman that matures into the marriage you see before you today is one of your most beautiful types of love. And today we celebrate that love. May your blessing be on this wedding service, protect and guide us, and surround Mark and Megan and us with your love now and always. Amen. So Mark and Megan, your marriage is a partnership founded in love and dependent upon mutual commitment, trust, and responsibility. Each you will share both in the struggles and joys found in life and love. When one is saddened, both will be sad. And when one is joyful, that joy will be multiplied. Remember, the strength of your marriage relies on patience, kindness, and affection. Now, folks, you'll notice a timer to my right-hand side, and I'm painfully aware of that. You know what, I have two ways of sharing this, right?
How did we get that early?
I know, we're so good. It's so awesome. So one of the things I love about doing these weddings is learning a little bit about what the couple like and love at each other. And these both are very effusive folks here. So I have full-on love letters, and then I have the high points. I'm going to share the love letters. They're awesome. But first you should know a little bit about the genesis. This story starts like so many cliche love stories that you've heard. It starts with a friend request that gets ignored for 2 weeks. Mark. And it was from Megan. She initiated. How brave is that? But it all worked out apparently. So here's what Mark says about Megan. Megan and I have a mutual friend and allegedly met at their engagement party many years ago. I say allegedly because Megan remembers meeting me. I was a little fuzzier on the details, and then there's a picture that proves it happened. So there you go. The rest is history. On our very first date, Megan and I laughed almost nonstop for 2 hours, and this is not intended to embarrass you. It really, truly is beautiful. I realized that night how important it was to have a partner that had a good sense of humor and to appreciate mine. I could make a list of the things I admire about Megan, and if I have to. No, I think I'm good. But there's one thing in particular that sticks out to me, and it's her love for animals. I think you can tell a lot about a person, how they treat animals, and Megan may actually be a bigger animal lover than I am. No stray dog, no injured bird is ignored on her watch. And in fact, they seem to be attracted to her. She has deep empathy for animals and people too, and I really love that about her. And she's also the best travel companion ever. On our first trip we took, Grand Cayman, I realized there's no place on earth I'd rather spend my time with her person than with Megan. I'm really excited to marry this girl, and that's pretty beautiful.
Forgot I wrote that. Cool.
Every word. So here's Megan's story about Mark.
He's tall and has a nice car.
That didn't make it to the first draft, yeah. Mark and I met online when I said... Mark and I met online when I sent him a friend request. He did 2 weeks to accept and then 2 more weeks to talk to me. But I just think he was terrified by how awesome I am. Get a head nod on that, everybody. He's got a great sense of humor. He makes me feel calm even when I'm a mess. He treats me with dignity and respect. He is generous and kind. I admire his work ethic, which is something incredible, his problem solving, and the fact he is incredibly tall and good looking. And we do everything together, whether it's traveling to another place or just one of the million trips we take to the Home Depot, yeehaw. Everything is more fun with Mark. Just add Mark. Instant fun. Now here's a little side note about some of the things that make them wonderful individuals. Megan says, I like teenage drama and historical royalty shows. Mark is maybe a little lukewarm on those things. That's not the words you used. I don't know if you guys know, but they actually owned a piece of land in Scotland, which is spectacular. So this is going to be Lord and Lady.
We own 2 square feet.
He did that just so that I could have the official title of lady. And yes, of course, it made him the Lord. And I enjoy all the hands-on tasks, but he's more think-based. And he loves pickleball, where I'd be perfectly happy to never play another team sport again. And that's okay. So while marriage will strengthen you as a couple, it also affirms you as unique individuals. So Mark, we're okay with you continuing to lead the family in an appreciation for all sports up to and including pickleball. It's okay if that's your contribution. And Megan, don't fail the family if there's ever a need for an emergency working knowledge of British royalty or formalities or titles. That could be your contribution too. But also remember to be companions and confidants as you share an appreciation for traveling together, laughing, spending time with family and friends, or just winding down at the end of a day. Always seek new experiences to share and new things to learn from one another. And may you ever be grateful for the presence of this precious person who has chosen to spend their life with you. And so now we get to the good part. Megan and Mark, this covenant is meant to be a beautiful and sacred expression, don't worry, I've got more stuff to say after, of your love for each other. As you pledge your lives together today, do so in all seriousness, yet with a great sense of joy and a deep conviction that you're committing yourself to a continually growing relationship of trust, mutual support, and love. So Mark, do you take Megan to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health? Do you promise to love and honor her, to cherish and be faithful, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Megan, do you take Mark to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for richer and for poor, in good times and in bad, and in sickness and in health? Do you promise to love and honor him, to cherish and be faithful as long as you both shall live? Perfect. All right, the ring, sir. May you give the ring you intend for him and the ring you intend for her, and I'm going to say a little blessing over him.
Stuck together.
No.
This is hers. We're good.
Okay, so give her the large one like a hula hoop. That's perfect. All right. Close your eyes. We're going to say a little blessing over the rings. Life and love are the greatest gifts bestowed upon humanity. May your union grant you patience and tolerance and understanding, and may they bless these rings that you've chosen to be visible signs of the inward and spiritual bonds that unite your hearts. These circles will seal the vows of your marriage and will symbolize the purity and endlessness of your love. And as you give and receive these rings, may you testify to the world of the covenant made between you now and always. All right, so Mark, I'm going to have you line up your ring for her ring finger. Look deep into her eyes, and please repeat after me. This ring is a token of my love.
This ring is a token of my love.
I marry you with this ring,
I marry you with this ring,
with all that I have
all that I have,
and all that I am.
and all that I am.
Send it home. Okay, look deep into his eyes, repeat after me, and we're doing great on time. Look in his eyes. This ring is a token of my love.
I'm the captain now.
Oh, God, you're going to get beat at your own wedding. This ring is a token of my love.
This ring is a token of my love.
I marry you with this ring,
I marry you with this ring,
with all that I have
with all that I have,
and all that I am.
all that I am.
Send it home. It is now my humble privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. You better kiss your bride.
Even if that doesn't ring true, you've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day to let it get away. It's a beautiful day.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to give them a standing applause.
Touch me,
The Petrillos.
take me to that other place. Teach me.
Folks, they're going to go out front, get some pictures. I'm going to turn this over to DJ Shane, and this is just the beginning of a fantastic day. You, Shane.